certainly don't want to play it safe my whole life. You know, I don't want to. I think the danger is that you start patronizing your audience.
It's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now?
It's not our world.
None
That's
of this
the
is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter.
I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati.
Don't look at them in the eye.
It sounds like some actors in Hollywood. Yeah. Like, don't look them in the eye.
Yeah, but these ones are, yeah.
But now I can't.
Keanu Reeves just sent Hollywood a powerful message. Jim Carrey is off limits as Jim continues to fearlessly expose the dark truths of the entertainment industry. Concerns for his safety are mounting.
Whether something is a success or not, you have to take the chance of, losing a few people, because you do gain others.
After years of watching Carrey expose the dark secrets of Hollywood's elites, Keanu has issued a chilling warning to those who seek to harm him.
What you look like and who you are is getting kind of more complex.
But Jim has made it clear that he's fed up with the sinister forces in the industry, and now it seems the pressure on him is reaching dangerous levels. But with Keanu stepping in to protect him, could this be a turning point? Or will Hollywood's powerful elites strike back? Even harder, let's find out.
But I never make it in the normal ways.
You
It's
don't.
always the side window or the basement window or something like that.
Jim Carr's journey in Hollywood has been anything but conventional over the years. He has bravely called out the hypocrisy, exploitation, and moral decay rampant within the industry. From his candid reflections on mental health struggles to his outspoken criticism of the powerful elites who control Hollywood, Jim has consistently used his platform to shed light on the industry's darker side. He's unflinching in his belief that fame can often come at a terrible price, and he's not afraid to name names.
For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy.
But as Jim's critiques gained traction, the backlash from the industry intensified. He has faced numerous controversies, including the fallout from his bold declaration that Hollywood is a soulless place dominated by greed and manipulation. Jim has been candid about how the industry often prioritizes profit over the well-being of its artists, something he knows all too well from his own experiences, from the pressure to conform to the expectations of studio executives to the emotional toll of maintaining a public persona. Jim has seen the industry's dark side up close.
It feels like a low level of despair you live in, where you're not getting any answers.
One of the most shocking moments came when Jim openly criticized the Oscars, stating that the awards show has become superficial display of self-congratulation rather than a true celebration of artistic achievement.
Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
This didn't sit well with many in the industry, who viewed his comments as a direct attack on the very foundations of Hollywood. As a result, he became a target for backlash, leading to whispers of ostracism and even threats aimed at silencing him. That's where Keanu Reeves enters the scene. The beloved star, known for his roles in iconic films like The Matrix and John Wick, Keanu has built a reputation not just as a talented actor, but as a genuinely kind and humble individual. When he learned about the dangers Jim was facing for his unyielding stance against the Hollywood machine, Keanu felt compelled to take action.
Look at them in the eye.
It sounds like some actors in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, don't look them in the eye.
Yeah, but these ones are, yeah.
But now I can't.
Ken Reeves issued a stern warning to Hollywood's elite, demanding they stop their efforts to intimidate Jim Carrey and respect his right to speak freely. Ken's message was clear: no one should face repercussions for telling the truth. He emphasized that Jim's decision to expose corruption within the industry was a courageous act that deserves support, not punishment. This alliance between Ken and Jim signals a significant shift. revealing that standing up to power sometimes requires a friend willing to take a stand. Both Ken and Jim have navigated the challenges of Hollywood in their own ways. Ken, known for his humility, has often spoken about the mental and emotional toll of fame, understanding how the pressure to conform can crush individuality. Jim, on the other hand, has never shied away from exposing Hollywood's hypocrisy. Now, with Ken's support, Jim's campaign against the darker side of the entertainment industry has reached a critical moment. The catalyst for this drama traces back to the infamous Oscars incident, where Will Smith shocked the world by slapping Chris Rock during the live broadcast of the 94th Academy Awards. The slap came after Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head, a sensitive subject due to her struggle with alopecia. What followed stunned viewers. Smith remained in the venue and later received the Best Actor Oscar with a standing ovation from the audience. Jim Carrey didn't hold back his criticism. While promoting Asterix's Sonic the Hedgehog to Asterix in an interview with Gayle King, he expressed his disgust, not just toward Smith's actions, but at Hollywood's reaction. Jim found it troubling that violence was met with applause, remarking, "I was sickened by the standing ovation." According to him, this incident only confirmed what he had suspected for years, that Hollywood was more concerned with protecting its power structures than holding its stars accountable. "Hollywood is spineless en masse," he declared, exposing the industry's tendency to overlook misconduct for the sake of preserving reputations. Jim took his critique further by hinting that Will Smith's success might not be purely based on talent. He suggested that Smith's rise was supported by influential figures who shielded him from consequences. The fact that Smith wasn't removed from the ceremony after the slap seemed like undeniable proof to Jim that a protective system was at play. "You don't have the right to walk up on stage and hit someone because of words," Jim insisted, underscoring his stance on accountability. Chris Rock's decision not to press charges against Smith sparked even more controversy. When Gayle King pointed out that Rock declined to involve the authorities, Jim speculated that the comedian wanted to avoid unnecessary trouble. However, he also suggested that Rock might have been swayed by the enormous power Smith holds within Hollywood. Jim added that if he were in Rock's shoes, he would have sued Smith for $200 million, emphasizing that the slap, now immortalized in video, would follow them forever. Jim's outspoken comments caused ripples across the industry. His willingness to call out Hollywood's protectiveness of powerful figures painted him as a rare voice of honesty. But with that honesty came consequences. His boldness put him in the crosshairs of Hollywood's elite, who weren't pleased with the disruption. Rumors began circulating about a covert blacklist, a quiet campaign to edge Jim out for stirring the waters. Amidst the growing tension, Keanu Reeves stepped forward to support Jim. Known as an industry outsider for his integrity and modesty, Ken wasn't going to let his friend face these threats alone. Ken issued a direct message to Hollywood, warning them to stop their intimidation tactics. "No more threats against Jim for speaking the truth," he declared, making it clear that he wouldn't let his friend be silenced. Ken's own journey in Hollywood has been remarkable, but not without challenges. Despite his reputation for kindness and professionalism, whispers about a potential blacklist targeting him have emerged. Some speculate that his unwavering support for Jim and his defiance against Hollywood's status quo have made him a target. But what could Hollywood's elite fear from Keanu Reeves? For over 3 decades, he has portrayed iconic characters, earning the admiration of audiences and fellow actors alike. His impact is undeniable. Asterix, The Matrix, Asterix alone has changed lives and redefined cinema. Yet, the very qualities that make Ken beloved, his honesty, humility, and loyalty, may also be why some powerful figures in Hollywood want him sidelined. In an industry that often rewards compliance, Ken's refusal to play by the rules and his solidarity with Jim Carrey have made him a threat. But both Ken and Jim remain undeterred, standing together against a system that punishes those who dare to speak out. Their alliance signals more than just friendship. It represents a challenge to the structures that prioritize conformity over accountability. With Ken and Jim joining forces, the fight isn't just about one incident. It's about reshaping the industry's standards. And as they continue to defy the odds, they remind everyone watching that sometimes it takes more than talent to succeed. It takes courage.